well, I just lost my lane, but I'm just going to go to the jungle. And surprisingly enough, I had all the farm I needed. It's just, no matter what you do, you can't shut him down because how deep in the jungle can you go at like 5-6 minutes in? It's almost impossible to stalk him.
Usually I like when ViCi Gaming plays with offlaner that has some kind of a control, some kind of a stun. When they played with Nature's Prophet, it was not that very effective one of the games during a minor, and in one of those games he played extremely well. Now he's playing Weaver against Nyx Assassin, a lot of uncontrollable damage coming out from Weaver, so it's going to be a decent Nyx Assassin game, and usually Yang is that player that builds into those tanky team fighting items. This time he's not going to be doing that, so I assume Necro is building that Guardian Greaves so they can group up. He's going to be that tanky frontliner just trying to bait in the damage. And it's actually going to be Tavo playing Lion. So position 3 Lion in this game.
Oh, you're right as well. Okay, this is a different way to go. I mean, we've seen the Shaman being played in the POS 3 a decent amount a few months back. But Lion, I guess you guys see the value if you can start to like snowball off those finger kills, right? You just set up kill after kill as you rotate the map.
Lion is the future. I like the way that Secret is playing Lion. Like Yapzor's playing all these position 4s, extremely greedy heroes. I remember in one of those games, Brown Boots straight into Aghanims. No region, no nothing.
Yeah, I remember seeing that one. I mean, and the fair assessment here is if Yap's playing it as a POS 4, you can probably play it as a POS 3.
Yeah,
there's a clear transition.
Yeah. Look at the chaos.
Yeah, what's this?
Yeah, it's like
Scrum in the mid lane. Let's go.
No, I meant their logo. What is that?
Oh, that.
I mean, I know what it is. It's a serpent that it's eating its own tail, but it looks someone drew it in paint in 3 minutes.
No, come on. That's not how you make these logos, all right? I've been there. I know how you do it, Lacoste. What you do is you Google something you want and then you steal it. What they've done is they've Googled Ouroboros, taken the first image they found, and then they got the classic chaos smashed across there. With the beautiful orange that you just can't deny, really makes it pop.
Yeah, but they probably just changed the background.
30 seconds to battle.
True, it's true. They probably found it they just found somewhere else, someone else who called themselves Chaos.
It has to be one of the worst looking orange colors out there.
Yeah, it's like, it's not a full kind of Satsuma orange type thing. It's just, it looks like it's lost its color, like it's just dripping the paint off. This is how you never get free gear from Greg. You just insult his hard work. Like, yeah, I mean, you look over the other side, look at ViCi's. They've got a nice fancy little logo with the trims.
Oh, hell yes.
And I reckon
I'm gonna message Greg about that logo, see what's going on.
I mean, even if you just gave it like a black outer trim, it might actually give it a little bit more pop. At least your banners would look right. I still think there's a few concerns about, like, what kind of message is that saying with the logo?
No, the banner looks fine in their base. It looks extremely good. But the one on the top left, near the heroes' portraits, it looks so bad.
Oh, that one. Okay, yeah.
I mean, the banner looks good.
I thought we were just grilling on them in total. Yeah, there's definitely an issue with the banner. That one's a given. It's like, look at ViCi's as well. It's just this fancy one that doesn't fill the whole area. And then there's just Chaos is like, well, we tried, boys. Turns out it was more of a rectangle we needed than a square.
All right, let's focus on the game, KP.
I'm getting absorbed into this kind of artistic element. Let's talk about lanes. Let's look at the mid lane. You said that this isn't a good experience for an Ember, but we did decide to go with the Ember in the mid lane in the end.
Yeah, we'll see how that works out for him. So far, pretty even, 2 for 2, but Necrophos has full wave coming next to him, and the thing is, this Necro is just gonna continue to farm, gonna continue to harass him. Once he brings the either 2 nulls or just a magic wand, he's gonna become pretty much unkillable, and the heroes on side of Chaos, they really can't rotate. You can't rotate with Warlock. Nyx Assassin can't really threaten a kill that early on unless he gets either a Haste Rune or Invis Rune to set up those stuns.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to try and focus around the Sleight of Fist with the Flame Guard to try and basically dodge out instances of damage, which, I mean, it can work, but you're basically at the mercy of the size of the creep wave, right? Otherwise, you easily just suck up that damage and lose your shield. In what top lane, this is kind of awkward, right? Nyx does have a lot of regen, but you're up against probably one of the best trading supports in the game, which is the Bane. I guess that's one way to deal with it. If he has no mana, he can't be annoying to you, right?
Double mana burn.
This is not a fun game for DY. He has got a mango and a stick at least, but he's starting to feel the pain. They're a little bit agitated with him. That does mean TB gets a little bit of room to just pick up those early CS. Already 9 and 5.
Oops, a missed stun from Tavo. I expected
Are scanning.
It's warm-up
to come
stunts.
out of him. All right. Radiant
mid lane.
used scan. He successfully.
Yeah, he knows,
did it.
but he just walked in,
knows.
slice fist, but maybe a little bit too late. If shot gets him low, try and chase down the town. Needs one more hit. We come through the trees. It's going to be fun. Ori sees it. He gets it. First blood drawn, and it goes to the Necrophos.
I mean, after he used the scan, he should just be on the more left, or you want to call it northwest side of the mid lane.
Oh, I've heard your whole agitation there. It's like, why do people refer to it by Drake? Yeah, you want the northwest quadrant or the top left quadrant. There you go. Why not say top left? There you go.
Oh my god, is that gonna be another kill if he gets the shackles off?
Oh, they are. The shackles long range and the TP way too late. This lane is kind of over actually. Like, how do you bounce back against the Necro now?
I mean, he can just start a new game, to be honest. It's tough. He just TP'd back and needs to run to the mid lane. Is there going to be a smoke? He doesn't even have enough money to buy smoke. He's out of region. He's level 3. That's going to be tough. I mean, I expected the lane for him to be tough. And with 2 rotations from Shadow Shaman, man, Fate has been playing so amazing. He's one of the best position for players in the world right now.
Lacoste definitely fanboying Fade up here. You're gonna be cheering his name at tournaments. That's what's gonna happen.
He's a cool dude.
I mean, he's proven himself pretty freaking valuable here because that in itself, like 2 deaths in the mid lane is pretty rough. But you already mentioned like this lane, how volatile it is for an Ember behind. I mean, Ember, most lanes suck for him if he's behind on XP.
Yeah, look at him, and he even ate his ward. So he's level 5.5. Has 2 null talismans, fairy fire, magic wand, is bringing a casual cloak and boots of speed, and he's gonna upgrade that to holy locket as expected. This hero is not gonna die.
And usually that's a troll you say that about with his ultimate, but there's a concern about a snowball effect. Like, they have the lockdown we talked about, and the whole concept for Chaos was to pick more than just one big carry that has to be focused in.
Yeah,
there's gonna have to be a lot of work from Tavo, right?
Chaos will need to focus mid, either when Nyx Assassin hits level 6 or when Lion gets 6, try to get some gangs going, because this Necro is going to be a huge problem for them. 2 for 2 trade on bounties on the bottom lane. Yang sitting on 19 CS, while HFN just being on top of net worth, almost double CS than Weaver.
He's looking pretty good for him. We, on the other hand, is being chased down. Ori does have the Scythe. They got the Hex out, and they can go for the Shackles, and there it is. Scythe's going to be there. He just about lives long enough that he doesn't get the extra respawn time.
I'm not sure why he used it so early.
Yeah, they had the Shackles running for a while. I don't really see how Ember would ever escape as well, because it's not like he's anywhere near 6.
Yeah, well, they also have the vision on the top lane, which means that this deep ward on the northwest quadrant, which spots Lion's movement if he's trying to TP out to stun them.
Yeah, as a result of that, you got to question where Chaos can make the plays, because yes, HFN is on top of the CS, but at this rate, like, you can see ViCi very easily barreling out these lanes off the back of the Necrophos alone.
Top lane.
They're going in. They're going to be able to find a kill with the rotation on point. They get the Nyx.
Man, ViCi Gaming playing so aggressive. Look at their wards. They're prepared for everything. They have a high ground ward 6 minutes in, where Ember's gonna farm so they can start playing more aggressive. Weaver on the bottom lane doing such a good job just blocking the side camp so Troll can't farm both lane and the side camp. So far, so good. He even has the sentry ward for himself, so he can play more aggressive. The point of this Weaver is just to try to stall the game, get some levels. She's not expected to win the bottom lane.
Just has to exist. Survive is the important part here. You know the Troll's going to get good farm, but at the same time, Terrorblade not doing terribly, and Actually, I want to say Wii is catching up a little bit in terms of CS after.
Yeah, I see what you did there. Terrorblade not doing terrible.
You know, it just sometimes things come out of my mouth.
Sometimes they come into your mouth. That really depends on the day.
It depends how bad you really want the casting job, to be honest. Yeah,
I mean, you're getting more gigs, so we're gonna assume.
Yeah, we're talking about monsters. You just cronking monsters to get more gigs. That's what's happening here.
Exactly.
I don't know what you're thinking. Actually, we might be okay to start farm this lane a little bit more aggressively now that he does have the remnants. He's reached level 6, so hard times may be over for him as long as he respects the shaman.
He has 32 CS against 52, so 20 plus for this Necro on top of 2 kills. It is gonna need so much more time to recover. Either he needs to rotate to a side lane or wait for Nyx Assassin and Lion to get level 6 so they can try to kill this Necro. I'm not gonna say they're gonna do it because this...
they can pray.
Yeah,
they can hope.
Necro, Ring of Tarask, Holy Locket recipe is so farmed. Stacking the jungle for himself, and one of the supports is gonna come mid, trying to get some XP, probably gonna be Fade. I think Yang can survive on the bottom lane on his own.
And it's not like this is an easy game for the Ember to drag out, right? You can't go for this easy boost to travel split push because you're talking about a lineup that can actually lock you down from range. And a Shaman that honestly was off to a good start and will have a Blink Dagger eventually at a good time. He's going for his Arcane Boots first, which he almost has. But all in all...
Yeah, this troll is going to be massive. He has almost 30 denies. 7 to 11 extra gold from each that deny. That's a lot of gold. He's using a scan, trying to see if there's someone approaching, just to be sure he doesn't have a good vision if they're approaching from tier 1 tower. And how's our boy TV doing? 55, 27, so far so good.
He's existing. A lot of damage done onto him, but no finger available. Go for the stuns. Terrorblade does have the Sunder leveled though, which will be a surprise to Chaos, but good information for me. You don't really see this build too often from the TVs.
Yeah, usually they're just saving a point in case they go on them, but it's gonna be a hard lane. Hard time for TV to pop his ulti because of all the mana drain. Nyx Assassin, usually you don't see them getting mana burns this early on, plus mana drain from Lion.
Not a single point in Spike Carapace. Maybe Misery thinking he doesn't have the mana pool to manage all 3 of those. Bane going in, trying to get some deep wards out. He's going to be spotted though.
Yeah,
that should get deep warded quick.
They want to contest these runes. Look at the wards. You can connect these 5 dots. At one point they're having 5 observer wards because this is where ViCi wants to have a lot of vision what Chaos is doing and play aggressive.
Well, he's trying to play aggressive. A little bit of aggression from Yang in response, but they're just kind of wasting Ember's time here. They force the Flame Guards out, and he'll have to go across and try and find value, because that's the thing. At this stage, his Flame Guards aren't really for killing, they're more for farming.
Yeah, Shadow Shaman just bought a book for himself. He wants to get himself to level 6 so they can threaten a kill on either Troll Warlord, ideally with Shadow Shaman wards and the Reaper Sight to grab a kill on Troll and Bushy Tower. That's the ideal performance, but I'm not sure if this is going to get him to level 6. Yeah, this is going to get him to level 6.
Yeah, it'll just about get him there.
Yeah.
And a little bit spare. I mean, it made sense they give it to Shaman support. I mean, how would Bane read the tome anyway?
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have glasses. I don't think he even has eyes.
I'm pretty sure he has no eyes. I mean, judging by the portrait in the top right, that would be a little bit of a hard read. Maybe it's got Braille. Hey, Dota thinks of everyone, you know? I think we've got colorblind modes. I've never used them with DY. Uh-oh. Definitely looking a little bit blind as he just walks in confidently and then realizes, wait, this isn't the dire side of the map.
Pretty even game in terms of net worth. 1k lead for ViCi Gaming. They have Reaper Sight. Rock is dropped.
They dropped the rock. They're going to go in right now. They want a big kill. They can get on Ori. They're down into the Serpent Wards as well. Trying to move through. Going to find a kill on the Nyx. Return kill on the Shaman. There's a finger. Gets on the Necrophos. That's the big kill they were looking for. Yang. Well, he might run fast, but all he can do is really stare.
Yeah, this Warlock Golem couldn't deal damage because he was stuck in mass Serpent Wards.
That's a farming golem, okay?
Yeah.
You just misunderstand the tactic here.
Lion got extra damage from that kill. They didn't use the Reaper Sight, so pretty much a good trade for Chaos there. They popped the rock. King RD was actually level 6 there, surprisingly.
It was pretty spontaneous as well. You wouldn't have expected the golem to just be dropped that quickly. And it did force those serpents as a reaction to that. As you said, they did trap the golem, but I mean, in the end, you didn't have anyone you could reach to lock down with it.
Nyx Assassin is pinging out the observer ward they have on their cliff on the west side of the map. King RD is gonna devour that.
Dire's middle tower
Himself a nice little bit extra gold and XP in his pocket. Should be able to get himself some arcane boots soon at that rate. Which is always a blessing. When you're a pos 5 and you somehow have upgraded boots by like 20 minutes, there's a tear in your eye and you're happy. Right, that's an achievement. We need to be a little bit careful. No level 6 for Bane just yet, but their Pursuing Forward Nightmare comes out. They have got the shackles as well. This could last a long time. Hex on him as well. Nice stun to interrupt. Turns around Sly Fist, gonna get them low. We though. No, he throws the remnant out the wrong way and the scythe comes down. That was
wrong
not
way,
the
buddy.
play. I think he was trying for the double remnant play, right? But that was, I mean, that was a little bit off.
Radiant structures are
Well, sometimes the play that you make in your own head sounds about right, but the execution is just not there. And the problem is this Nyx Assassin is still level 4. Misery is the one playing it. I'm not sure if they swapped
middle tower has fallen.
the roles a little bit. Usually King RD is the one playing position.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
It's communist support, right? There's no pos 4, there's no pos 5.
No,
There's only
I mean,
support.
if you're playing a public game, at position 4, you don't need to buy any wards.
And here's the problem. This is not a pub game, Lacoste. Surprisingly enough. I mean, if it was, that might have explained that play, because then that would be ping is why we died in the mid lane like that. But this is, in fact, everyone in Sweden, and I hear this is tier 1 Dota.
Yeah, so I heard. The problem is this Nyx Assassin is still level 5. He got his tome stolen, so he can't play that aggressive. Warlock took the tome, which grabbed him 2 kills on the bottom lane, but most of the time you want to give that tome to Nyx Assassin because his spells scale so good, and also he has that level 10, 90 GPM talent, Shadow Shaman. He's gonna pop the wards on Nyx Assassin.
Well, he's not getting out of this, and the level 10 is looking even further away as he does not even manage to get to level 6 with this creep wave. Instead, they're just burning the Serpent Walls to make sure that Misery has, well, a miserable time.
Oh man, look at the build
Look
of
at
Tavo.
this.
Shadowblade Lion.
Okay, this is...
Hey, are you sure this
we
is not a
said
pub
he was going to
game?
be aggressive, okay? We said he was going to be aggressive. He's proven us right. I'm expecting a level 10 damage talent coming out. Screw the cast range.
Radiant's middle tower is
I mean, he
under
might actually
attack.
get value out of it with the extra attack speed on the Shadowblade as well.
Is denying him range creeps with Serpent Wards.
They're going to run out now, but Tavo's a little bit reluctant. He seems they've taken control of this lower quadrant of the map. He would be
Let's
right.
see that Shadowblade action.
He might.
Invis action.
Yep, they're moving towards here. They see DY. Oh, turn around. Stun comes out. We've activated the DD. Now he's getting stunned up. They've got the finger available. They mana burn him. Not much left in it. There it is. The Hex with the finger's enough to bring him down. More bonus damage to Tavo. Remnant forward. We on the chase. Your intent comes out. Bane's the target. Can they get through him in time? He's got the Peace Grip. He's going to throw it out. Trying to lock Warlock down in the spot so he can't actually use his rock. Can they get through him in time? They'll get through the Ember. Now the site's going to be there. On to King. We'll get rid of him before he can drop the Golem. Now Misery will run for the high heels. He finally got his level 6, but this was not how he expected to get it.
Has fallen.
Yeah, very nicely executed by ViCi Gaming. They've popped the full duration grip with Enfeeble on top of it and finished them with the Reaper sight. And now Metamorphosis is gonna be gone, so back to farming. They lost it to tier 2 tower on a top lane, but all good. Pretty even game. Not too much action happening. We didn't talk about TB. He has that Manta style finished, and on the other hand, you have this Troll Warlord who's on top of network chart with 12-minute Battle Fury phase boots. That's insane.
Yeah, he's having a fantastic game. I mean, there's the argument, right? You took that play, you got more kills with your ViCi in that fight in the mid lane, but the whole while, Troll was just securing the entrance to your jungle on the top and getting more gold while he's at it. the scary boy right now. And once he gets that BKB, I mean, you only have one way of really dealing with, like, the Fiend's Grip. You need to get him low enough, and even then, the Scythe isn't going to kill him because it's magic damage.
Yeah, Tavo God, he has that damage talent on level 10.
There it is. I was waiting for it. I mean, how quickly is this Weaver, for example, going to die? If they just stun him, I think he's dead. I'm thinking about it. No, Nightmare coming out. Actually, fight on to top of Misery. He needs to get out of here fast. They got a sentry on him, but they can't keep him on the spot. Nope, another sentry going down. Well, there's the Slide Fist, the Searing Chain, blocking Bane in place. The stun as well. It's enough to bring him down. Now they're going to try and pursue through, but there's the use of the Carapace coming out. Will stop Yang from being able to pursue too fast.
They have Rock.
Yeah, that's the problem. You can't
back off. Yeah, Serpent Ward's used on the bottom lane to push some damage on the tower, and the Roshan is immediately being pinged out by Chaos. I'm not sure they have enough damage. They could try to force it with Troll, heal from Warlock. They know that there's no Serpent Ward. They're going to catch Fever on mid.
Yeah, stun comes out. Should be enough damage to bring him down with the double stun. And this is the pain of this type of lineup with the Impale plus the Earth Spike. Someone just gets stuck on the spot. Sight coming out. Talbot gets pretty low. Staying alive though. He'll live. The Chaos Golem does go down. It's going to force the rest of them to move away. They can't risk finding this with the Failed Bottom. The Fiend's Grip comes out. They want Misery. He's got the Vendetta, but I don't think he's going to live long enough to use it.
Yeah, I'm not sure they can actually finish this Roche. They're going to go in.
I mean, HFN maybe should have came and fought instead. Now the buyback's going to come up from Misery. HFN's going to turn around, but he's going to be there. Shackle locked him in a spot, though. He can't get the Valor Trance out because he already used it. BKB activated, but nope. Too late. Already gone. Going to chase forward with the Terrorblade up and online with the Metamorphosis. He wants to fight. Misery then stunned. Finger Fruit gets him. He's gone, and now they're going to turn around Necrophos as well. He's got a lot of regen coming in, but a lot of degen as well. He will fall. Now they can continue the Roche. This time without the Troll, though.
Lion has a lot of damage.
It's okay. Look at it. 200 damage, attack speed to boot. He wants to give a life maybe to Wii here. They will. It's actually Remnant charging forward. He was thinking about looking for something, but Yang was up on the high ground, so he doesn't know.
Yeah, good execution by Chaos. Even though they lost Troll Warlord, still managed to take a fight with these double impales from Nyx Assassin and Lion. They control them extremely good, and I love the build on Tower right now.
Yeah.
Straight into Aghanim Scepter with the 3 Finger of Death kills. What do you think he's going to go for? Level 15? GPM or Finger?
I want to see the Finger. Well, actually, I don't know. No. You know, I don't want to see the Finger. You know why, Lucas? That's just 4 kills, right? If you've got the big place with the Warlock and the Lion, you're going to get 4 kills in a big team fight. Who cares? You don't need that.
Yeah, but you can just delete one of the heroes instantly. Either Necrophos, while he uses a Ghost Shroud, he's going to go down. The extra, 40 magic damage increase.
Yeah, but think about it like this. In that amount of time, imagine the GPM instead. Imagine how many extra items I could get. If I get my hands on a Kaya, for example, that's going to amp me up a decent amount anyway.
Yeah, but the extra 200.
That's the argument, isn't it? I mean, they are pretty squishy on the side of ViCi as well, so you could maybe go for it. Yang, he's pretty deep here. He revealed. Can they actually lock him on the spot? Doesn't look like they can, but Searing Chain comes out on the tower. Time that's back. Playing a little bit game of Benny Hills here, but they do see him with the sentry, and there's the Spike Carapace coming through. Follow-up stuns enough to bring that Weaver down.
It's a 5-man rotation to kill a Weaver, and they actually lowered the advantage to 1k from 2k.
Now, Lacoste, come on. Bug infestations. Bug infestations have to be dealt with, all right? You can't allow those to brew. They grow. Okay, you ever had one cockroach? You leave it.
There's lane.
And now they're actually making a move on Ember. Fiend's Grip committed. Shackles as well. In fact, they're challenged together. They're challenging their inner supports, and as a result, Fade might go down here. Nightmare's coming out. Will allow Bane to move away, but they drop the rock because they think there's more people here. Yeah, they thought there's more, and they don't actually find DY. The pings come out a little bit too late. They'd already used the Earth Spike.
ViCi Gaming lost 1 hero for Rock and Aegis. I think they are gonna take that trade anyway. And the bottom lane, look at this. That's Catapult plus 2 Illusions of DP. Gonna deal some damage to the tower. This TB is gonna be massive. He's gonna need a BKB next item for sure so that he can fight. He's not fighting right now, so he goes for farming item, and it's gonna be great against the physical damage from Troll. Troll is jacked right now. He has full BKB, Battle Fury, and Blink Dagger.
He is pretty juiced, and he wants this tower. Oh, finger on the side. Oh, DY's already gone. The Hex coming out, though. Tarvo will pay a price for what he just done there. Dead for 75 seconds. They do at least get the tower. And HFN a little bit too fast for them to catch.
Lion does not care. He got that extra 50 damage on finger. Not the trade that you usually want to see when your teammate is doing it, but it's a consolation prize.
I mean, in that scenario, usually you're like, oh, great, I support Lion. Like, he got a kill, he buffed him. Oh, wait, it's not support Lion. Well, this is... Suddenly that doesn't seem as valuable as it was. They do, however, have a Blink Dagger on the Troll Warlord now. HFN looking to be able to just dive in the back lines with both his Invis heroes, really. Especially with this tier 2. ViCi want to try and get some more gold in their pockets, and HFN reluctant to commit. Not about the Lion here. They don't have that stun lockdown that just allows them to effectively take someone from 0 to... or 100 to 0, rather. Nyx, Shackle, catches onto him. He's gone.
Tower gone.
Tower gone. Misery gone. High ground, not likely to be gone, but they'll just chip away at it a little.
They know that they have no rock. They have no Lion. 50 seconds for...
Oh, he's going in. Hex comes out, though. Troll, no. The Shackles are there as well. We can't do anything. It's just going to go down. Oh, no. They preemptively were ready for that the whole time. Fade just ready to Hex. And now with the wall down.
Can I praise Fade again? Fade, 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 Fade. Let's go.
Oh, Fade. Well, they're going to actually try and hit them up with a nice little use of the Fatal Bonds, but I'm not sure it's going to really scare them away. They're going to take the lane, and they're not done yet. They want more. They've still got Metamorphosis running. They're going to move bot.
Guardian
your line, but...
keeping them healthy enough. They still have some time left on meta.
Oh, yeah. TP coming in. They see it as well. They know about this. Line's going to cancel it. With that, you maybe
should
can't
back
actually
off
stop
right
it
now. They can't fight. Warlock ult is going to be ready in a couple of seconds. They got what they wanted, even more.
Oh, Hex coming out. They're going to try and turn around. Finger, see ya. Where did Fade go? They're going to move forward with the Remnants, trying to chase in. Here, Searing Chains comes out. We has cornered Bane. DY doesn't want to commit the Fiend's Grip because it wouldn't make a difference. He's dead.
So far, so good for ViCi Gaming. Even though Chaos got 2 kills on supports, I'm not sure they can do anything right now. Like, they want to try to force a fight, grab another kill, and fight with a rock, but it's gonna be tough. Nyx Assassin is hunting. Oh man, double stun, the dream.
Yeah, but you need someone here to fulfill your dream because you can't do it alone. Stun's going to come out onto the Weaver. Stun him again. Nope. But Carapace didn't actually connect, and Weaver's just trying to run away because he already took the damage. And now, Root up on the spot. There's a time-lapse coming out. Going to try and run this off. And we'll put an urn out. That will do decent damage, but they can't catch him now. They're going to Remnant forward. Wee's looking for it. It's the wrong way. Ping comes out. They'll move in. Need one more hit. Remnant in. No. Yang sidesteps and gets to the shrine. She's got to move away. They're coming out, hold him in place. Fiend's Grip as well. They drop the rock. BKB activated. HFN going in. With the Battle Trance activated, he wants to go on the Necrophos here. Can he do enough? Hex is going to come underneath, so he can't stun up, but it's too late. The Earth Spike comes out.
He doesn't have a buyback.
Kills. No buyback, and this is just showing how close this game is one way or the other. It's now Chaos. Well, they got punished for this just a few moments ago. They're now going to punish their opponents for the same thing.
Huge mistake from ViCi Gaming. They wanted to fight outside the base. Bane using Grip, knowing that there's a Warlock ulti. But he's gonna be out soon. The problem is this Necro doesn't have a buyback. Now he does because they picked up 2 bounty runes.
Ooh, they may have saved the day with that. They want to try and find an entrance. They're going to go in. The stun's going to come out. The buyback a little bit too late to protect the Weaver. He's gone. They drop the Shadow Ward. The Serpents rather. But Tarvo already moving away and out of range of the Serpents. He's not going to be too concerned with the 1 Terrorblade Illusions. It slows him down a little bit, but he can just back off.
Yeah, pretty sloppy execution from both of these teams. You would not expect these kind of mistakes being made, but it's only day 1, so they need some time still to adjust, not making mistakes. Yep, and Necro's going all in, which he just bought a plate mail, which is gonna give him some physical damage mitigation while he's Hex, just to try to keep himself alive. And Weaver is buying Aghanim Scepter. She's building that utility items, but he's gonna be quick. He needs to be quick on that cast. Let me see what talent did Lion go for. Oh no, God. GPM talent. I'm gonna delete Davo from my friend list after this game.
You know, I mean, I don't think he's gonna miss you because he's gonna have too many items to keep him company.
Oh, burn.
Maybe jacked up on it. And I mean, this build from Yang, going for the Ags, I can see it working out. He maybe needs to play a little bit more defensively in the fights if he wants to use it on a teammate, because that last fight, there's deep, and then there's I'm looking for sharks in the deep blue ocean deep, and he was pretty far in there. You almost,
yeah, he was yo mama's deep.
I mean, it's like he for a moment thought he was a member of Team Chaos. See if he can adapt his playstyle. If he's not the initiator, the frontliner, who goes in? The Shaman, maybe? I mean, he has got the blink. He's expected to maybe make those sort of plays.
I mean, they can't really bait with Necro anymore, considering that Lion has level 16 Ags with 5 stacks of finger kills, finger guns.
No one on that team really bulky enough to deal with that. You don't want to have to preemptively BKB, but you might have to if you're someone like the Terrorblade. You could get killed very fast. Also, the other big thing is King. I don't know if he's got it. He had it queued up and he was pretty close. No, he switched to a Glimmer Cape. He was going for the Spirit Vessel. If he eventually gets his hands on that, this Necrophos is going to feel a little bit cut, a little bit useless.
Yeah, Glimmer Cape is just too good not to have on Warlock, since you can use it during upheaval.
He didn't take the cast range this game, though, by the way. When you go to level 10, he decided Fatal Bond's damage was more important, which you can appreciate.
Go all in with Slight, with Finger. That's the dream. But they're not on the same page. I mean, Lion is close to level 18. And that's going to be 20 seconds cooldown on that AoE Finger.
They will constantly be looking for kills. And they're going to look for one now. They're smoked up. Chaos on the move. TP coming in from Bane, but that means the next person TP is going to be slow. Weaver is not up here right now. Misery going into the high ground. Blink away, coming out from Fade. Remnant forward wants to pursue this, but no, gets Hexed and Nightmare as well. They can't jump on him though. They're going to blink forward with the Troll, looking on the Fade. Maybe can do enough damage to bring him down. He's gone. They need to get everyone else out. Preemptive dust from DY. He's like, God, no. I hope there's no one on me. They might just go Roche now, though.
And Troll has MKB, so he has a way to deal with evasion on side of TB. They're being pinged out, but they have a sentry ward.
Misery.
Yeah,
he's under a sentry, but there's the rock getting dropped. Necrophos taking a lot of damage. Finger through as well. He's gone.
Aghanim Scepter.
No, the Weaver. He got him. The time life just in time. Paparazzi, BKB activated. Going to fight against this. Cypher's going to come out. They've already lost Nyx and Lion, and now the Fiend's Grip. The shackles everything on the evidence sure he dies. The Glimmer Cape will not save his life. And we said we wanted to see Yang play a little bit differently in these fights. And he saves Necro from, well, the side of a cliff, essentially. He was just about to drive off it.
And he delivers, man.
What was that?
Oh my
10%?
god, at the exact timing that he needed to cast this spell. Suddenly, bam, this game not looking good for Chaos anymore.
Oh, and that was the big surprise. I mean, he only recently picked up that Axe. They maybe didn't know about it, and they threw everything into that kill. If they get the next Necrophos, there's no way that ViCi can fight into them, but oh, this Weaver, he is the game changer here. Quiet for most of it, but all of a sudden just making a huge racket.
Oh man, this feels so bad right now. They have Aegis on TB, on top of 9 seconds BKB. Scotty's gonna be done in 500 gold once he sells Raid Band, Magic Wand, and Quelling Blade, and they get this Shrine. Also, this is Necro with Cheese right now, plus Lotus Orb, so he can get out of the Ember Spirit chains. He can dispel a couple of things on top of it, and it's extremely good against Lion. Imagine popping that shit against Lion with Aghanim Scepter. Bam.
No, you just killed yourself. Thumbs up, buddy. If only Lion got extra damage from killing himself with Finger. Nightmare coming out onto that Lion. Tavo in trouble here. Can he get away? They reveal him with the dust. Starting on the one, but throughout the Hex and the Finger as well, it's not enough. Tavo, he's a little bit of time to blink away. 1 second. Gets it. They can't find him. Meanwhile, mid lane, actually going in. They found a target here. Necrophos in a lot of trouble. Does have the cheese. Might be forced to eat at this rate. Flame guard up. Searing Chain's there. Needs reinforcements, but actually, the only person getting reinforcements here is Chaos.
I'm not sure if he had enough time to pop that cheese. It looked like he did.
I don't know if it was worth it. They were so far away still. Searing Chain's coming out in the meantime with the Bane. They're actually going to pull the Nightmare off so that Mystery can follow up with some stuns. That'll be enough to get the kill on to DY as well.
Nicely done. Nice 4-staff by Misery. That 90 GPM talent kicking in, which means he's going to get some items right now.
shrine.
In the meantime, he wants to read some more. I'm not even sure Nyx has eyes either. This is just... There's so many questions about the
What do you
idea
mean?
of
He's a bug. He probably has like 8 pair of eyes.
I mean, I can't... Like, look, he's got this kind of helm on, right? He's got this kind of edgy look going on where you can't see his face. It's just darkened out by this...
Let me just
big
check
helmet.
my own Nyx Assassin set.
That's how you
Nope,
judge him.
still can't see any eyes.
There you go. Well, they do see a target here, though. They found Shaman. He's gone. And ViCi, after what seemed like a few solid plays, now just crumbling one by one. They're going to find Terrorblade and force the BKB out. He'll get away, but that's a big BKB being used. Especially when you still have the Aegis.
Again, we can see a couple of mistakes made by both sides. Now ViCi Gaming says we had enough. They just bought a gem. Weaver is going to be the one carrying it, level 20. Also has Vlad's on top of it.
Is under attack. Dire's
Need to go for the
structures are
swarm attacks to kill. Pretty useful with Terrorblading a lineup, just allowing him to actually get that minus armor benefits. His opponent's not moving in. HFN going pretty deep. Needs to back away, though. We'll be able to do so. They can't afford to throw out the scythe straight away. A little bit of probing, a little bit of poking and prodding. Chaos need to get out, though, because Ember is not here, and ViCi know this.
He has Boots of Travel ready in a couple of seconds, but ViCi Gaming, they're chasing them. Ideally, they want to kill Warlock. Warlock is isolated. They saw him with the sentry ward. They have no stun.
TPing. He's out. No one anywhere nearby. Bane's still far off, and... Well, your Shaman, he's still dead this whole time, so you haven't got your Blink initiation. Still pursuing, though. Ori wants to find something out of this, and Misery is invis and waiting. Yang has the gems, going to reveal him, though. Uh-oh. Things come out. Hex is there. They're trying to move in. Power trance as well. Weaver. A lot of damage done. They're starting to return onto them. The Fiend's Grip lock control in place. They've already lost the line, and now they'll drop the rock. It's going to get him out of it. But there's the side. BKB out of it. HFN's going to be fine. Stands up and fights against Ori. He's going to move away with Shroud. Bane won't be so lucky. He's going to be ran through and killed off. And Paparazzi being slowed in this upheaval. Can't actually join the fight on the side near the shrine. Tarbo did buy back this. Stunned up. Going to turn around. Finger's going to come out. Does get the kill. Going to move out of the Serpent Wards and away. Getting pretty low, but Ori cannot finish him off. HFN will TP to safety. Searing Chains from Wee to lock in the illusions and make sure Paparazzi's just playing with himself on the side.
Again, killing 2 supports for Core Lion. They still didn't get neither Cheese or Aegis. Actually, Aegis is going to be gone in 30 seconds. So one buyback for 2 supports. Not too bad. Pretty even game, though. Only 1k net advantage. And
well, look at the charts as well. I mean, it looks more like we're checking in on someone's heartbeat here. This is just back and forth, up and down. Welcome to the trampoline of Dota games right now, as neither Chaos or ViCi can seem to just take a definitive win that, well, seals this game out. I mean, you look at it right now, there's an advantage in terms of racks for ViCi, but we've seen how quickly one team can just punish the other from one small mistake.
Shadow Shaman needs not to die. They need to either try blow up Warlock once he has ulti, or try to burst Troll Warlord before he can get anything off.
They almost done at that time, but he had the BKB just before the scythe. I'm surprised Ori didn't cancel that point, but maybe took him by surprise. These BKB charges, this is the big deal for the Terrorblades. They're getting shorter, and we saw the effect of that as he couldn't get out of range of that upheaval, and King just laughing on the side like a manacled villain. Just hold him in place.
Upheaval is such a strong spell. I would say that's his second strongest spell, besides Chaotic Offering, of course.
Not a big fan of the Fatal Bonds.
Fatal Bonds is fine, but casting one good upheaval in a clutch area can easily win you a whole team fight. If they can get on top of you, BKBs are down. Look at Tavo.
Go farm, buddy.
Fingering those creeps, yep.
You know, it's like when people laugh at Kunkers and say, why'd you bought a creep wave? It's like, why do I care? It's low cooldown for a line. It's even lower at 20 seconds.
He decided to go for +2 mana drain multi-target, which is gonna...
I mean, he needs it. He needs it so badly.
He needs mana. Also, he's gonna deal with TB illusions.
Pretty effectively, indeed.
Yeah.
The King, he's almost level 17, so not far off that level 3 golem. Would be pretty handy here, and you can actually see ViCi already making a move towards the base. They're going to try and force Chaos back very fast. Maybe in a disarray fashion. About to reveal it. Got the wards, they can throw down the serpents. There it is. TP's coming in. Glyph activate as well. They're going to have to clear these out somehow, but they have to deal with the hero stand behind them. There's Terrorblade uses the Metamorphosis. His stuns. Doesn't hit onto the TB though. Nice amount of dodge coming out. So they'll secure another lane, and this is always the frustration, is when you're playing up against a Shaman, he will just eventually just keep doing this if you don't come to them.
Why does everyone have XP talent in this game? Warlock, Weaver, Shadow Shaman, Bane.
You know, the layered talents are pretty strong. You get decent stats as well, I guess. So well, they thought about dropping the rock there, but it's a little bit awkward to find into the high ground from that angle, so they decide against it. King just checking that he can still keep cancelling. I'm waiting for the moment where he accidentally drops it and they know it's under a ward. And we're like, well, this game is... No, Root on the Necrophos. A lot of damage being done. There's the Hex coming out and Troll Warlord. They're going to keep him away though. The Searing Chains is good enough. Now, HFA. Side coming on too. He's got his BKB activated with the Battle Trance. Going to start fighting. The side Thieves Grip coming out. Forced up to try and get line away and keep Tarbo alive. He's getting pretty low. Shadow Blade's up. To move away. We'll be able to do so. Now they're going to turn around. Trying to get Weaver low enough to kill him off. And Nightmare's going to come up. Finger gets it. That's a dead bug. He has got the buyback. He can time us back in, but that means he can't save someone else. Necrophos gone. There's a Searing Chains connecting on Shadow Shaman as well. Going to find another kill. They flip it into 3 after almost losing 2, and now DY on the side just about gets out. They don't have the damage on the lockdown.
Not ready. That's also a buyback from Weaver. DB needs to stand his ground and actually try to play more aggressive to deal the damage and rely on faceless Weaver. All right. I mean, it's eyeless Weaver. I don't know. To try to save him because this is not working out for them.
You saw the conundrum for this Weaver with the axe, right? He bought back and he's like, wait, if I time-lapse myself, I can't save Necrophos anymore.
He saved Necro once in that fight. Also not the best rock, again, used. They still won the team fight. The problem was they didn't manage to secure the last tick on Lion. And then he used
nice
the finger
stuff from Misery as well.
2-man finger. Suddenly, the whole fight turned around.
And they almost got him too, because they had the sentry down, so he was taking damage from the swarm that entire time.
Yeah, the problem is they stole their gem right now. So Nyx Assassin, look at those items. Just a casual Guardian Greaves.
As you do as, you know, a support. No biggie. HFN being free. Oh, there's Hex coming out. Gonna jump in though. Go forward. HFN look at the play. Gets rid of the shackle straight away. Now the finger proof. Gonna look for one and Bane finds it. Time lapse just in time from Yang, but Paparazzi with the BKB activate has to fight up against this Misery. Gonna get low and go down. They won't want to deal with him right now. They want to kill everyone around him. HFN looking for the pick off on the Yang, but can't find it. Got time lapse in 6 seconds, and that is why he was trying to get the Weaver instead of fighting the Terrorblade. I mean, you're basically dealing with a Terrorblade who has 2 mini shallow grays, right? You got the Sunder, and then you got the time lapse as well. You don't want to play against that.
This Terrorblade is so farmed, but he has trouble dealing the damage because no one is keeping them in place. Like Necro's not doing it, neither does Weaver. If Shadow Shaman and Bane dies, Chaos is winning this team fight.
And that's the big thing. The biggest thing here, I think, is you say was the Terrorblade, right? It's great for them, but the problem they're having is that backline gets sniped out by this troll because he has that blink dagger, and I think that's maybe the highlightable item of the game so far. Is it's just allowing HFN to get maximum use out of his abilities and items.
Yeah, HFN always has great itemization. When you see it, it was Battle Fury into BKB and straight into a Blink Dagger. When you buy a Blink Dagger and Troll, you run out of item slots. That's the problem, but it can also be game-winning, as you mentioned.
He's hoping we'll do that. Now with a second life to work with as well.
Oh, Warlock level 20. Summons a golem on that.
No. Yeah, on top of that, he has a refresher shard. Oh. Doesn't matter if he accidentally slips with his finger this time. Now he has a backup plan.
So we might see 3 golems and suddenly the game just ends.
I mean, they had choices. They could have went for the golems. They could have went for the double finger. Wouldn't have been a bad choice here. Does do a lot of extra damage actually at this stage. In fact, I'm pretty sure... I think Terrorblade is the only one who wouldn't die from double finger. Actually, maybe Weaver as well. It'd be pretty close for him.
It's hard to do math because...
I mean, I'm not a mathematician, all right?
No, but it's hard. Dota became so hard to actually think how much damage you're gonna receive. Oh, look at Lion. He has Finger, which is magical damage. Then he has 8 Finger of Death kill charges. Plus, he has some spell amplification. Then there's magical resistance on the heroes, then you need to do those things. So
yeah, we are not the Count from Sesame Street. That's not our job, right? In fairness, most players do, like, people assume that some people just doing godly maths on the fly, and that might be 1 or 2 players, but I think it'd be fair to say most players, you just get a feel for these things over time.
yeah, you do. That's how most pro players actually play. But the thing about it is it became harder because, like, it's not just let's say 1,000 damage minus 25 magic resistance, so you know how much he's gonna deal. So
yeah, thanks for that, Ice Frog. You know, maths is hard enough in the first place. Adding in these different layers, I don't have time for those calculations. That's where the tactical pause is coming. Smoke movement coming up from Chaos. They want to wrap around. They think that ViCi is in their own jungle, but they're in for a surprise, or we is, in fact. Hex comes out, he's been caught. That's going to be a big kill, and I mean, he thought he was safe here, especially with the way Chaos was moving. They had no idea they were on that high ground.
man, ViCi Gaming playing so aggressive, even though they just planted 1 observer wards. They couldn't see anything on the map, and they still go for this kind of a play.
Greedy, but because it's so unexpected, because it seems almost insane to do that move in this scenario, it works out. Now Chaos will have to think a little bit more, because this is always the threat, right? When you're talking about the Shaman who can blink in and insta-hex you, and you're talking about an Ember who doesn't have a Linken's, he has that Lotus. He needs to be reacting to these, and you don't have any time to do that with that kind of combo.
Yeah, I feel like Chaos just needs to try to play around to TB's BKB, and if they can survive the initial burst, cut into backlines, grab a kill on those supports, they're winning this game.
Challenge is reaching them, and well, the moment ViCi are playing heavily around what has been slightly changed since it was that time, but was before referred to the OG high ground. It's just area that seems impossible to penetrate.
He said the word penetrate.
We're only in our 20s. We're allowed to be immature, guys. Hey, we're only in our 20s, guys, alright? We're allowed to be immature. Aren't we all just man-child's art? Maybe not all of us. I mean, someone has to be responsible.
I'm using more of a dad jokes lately.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like, have you ever done the Hungary one?
No.
Like the man I'm someone's like, man, I'm hungry, and you're like, no, you're not. You're not a country. Me, I'm not even a dad.
Tao just having fun with his lion. Has EB queued up. Oh, I can't wait to see some EB action.
You know what you do? You wait for the Necrophos to shroud himself.
Shroud and E-Blade on top of that.
Then you start sending out milk cartons with his face on them, looking missing Necrophos.
Missing person.
Where'd he go? Smoked up again. Oh, ViCi, this
Ember
is
again.
They want him. He puts the Lotus down though. He's like, no. Something doesn't feel right. His team is wrapping around now. The ping's coming out. HFN can lead in, looking for the kill. No, Hex comes out instead. Now the Hex in response on the Weaver. Stun through as well. Shackle's long range. Airblade ready to go. Metamorphosis up. Now Yule's up in the air. Looks like Lion's gonna try and survive this. Shadowblade move away, but the side's gonna be there again. HFN out of control. They're going. The Necrophos gonna be able to save him though. With the time lapse through. Paparazzi trying to move away from this. Refresh coming out. BKB. There's the time lapse again onto him. Paparazzi. He's looking to move away from this quick enough. He should be able to do so, but Ori, he's going to be left behind. The Cheese may have saved him once, but it won't save him again. HFN, he goes down though. Paparazzi! Send out a newsletter because this man hits too hard. The buyback comes out, but no, they can't TP in time. The buyback's going to come in. Weed is here. Patrol, he needs to reach this fight somehow. They don't have a shrine to fight with. They got up. He would have split this fight up a little bit. Paparazzi needs to move away. A lot of buybacks committed. Bane running cross map to get back to this fight. Same for the Troll Warlord, and HFN, he looked like he might have control of that fight, but then Terrorblade with the horrifying, brutal amount of damage that he threw out.
Yeah, let me just see how much damage he dealt in that fight. Not that much, actually. It looked like he was doing the most. Yeah, but Necro actually dealt more damage because of his Heartstopper aura.
Is pretty effective. Scales really well into this late game, and that's why you expect to see the Nyx actually just hitting onto him, because the break for a few seconds does give you a decent amount of extra HP to work with. Control will Hex stop, the Lotus to protect him. Activates the BKB as well. Maybe preemptive with the Hex coming out, looking to turn around the Terrorblade. They can't jump into this though. They might be upheaval, but they're all standing in it. Stun's gonna come up, finger blast. Gets a lot of damage in. Shaman protected by the Nightmare from the Slight Fist though. He's gonna live through this. Paparazzi's still trying to run out of the base. And they are just toying when BKB comes out, turns around Tava, you'll stop in the air, should be able to escape from this. Has the Blink Dagger to work with, but no. Hex, when he comes down, he's gone. And that's a dieback right now. They might actually be able to do it. ViCi don't have to leave anymore. Ori moving forward. Izuri does throw out this stun. Spike Carapace as well to make sure he stuns up the Terror Blade and can't be pursued. They did root onto the Bane, but they don't want to pursue onto that. That's not the easy end kill they're looking for. The Fiend's Grip is coming off cooldown. He has got the stick to work with, so he'll have enough mana as well. Jump in, HFN trying to go for the kill right now. Needs to get DY. Can he get enough? Well, guys, slow him down. Time lapse back, but back into the hands of HFN. He might have finished it, but the Hex comes out. They can turn around. The ping's going to be there. They increase the shackle duration. Stun through onto 2's good. And now DY, no, because he went for that play. He won't have the Fiend's Grip available. They might have actually done enough to actually farm against this. HFN with the battle trance going in. Ori trying to protect himself with the use of the Ghost Shroud. Chasing through. Sight's going to come out. Misery takes a lot of damage, but not going down just yet. And Ori going to be turned around. Triple kill already for HFN. He's holding the base. Remnant forward. B chasing for more. Can't find Yang though. He hides in the tree line. He's got that gem. He needs to get out. Searing Chains though. Locks him on the spot. He's got the time lapse to move away. They can't chase anymore though. They need to deal with the creeps in their base. They don't really have the mana or the items to pursue. Not without the Tavo Lion.
Man, why didn't ViCi Gaming just go for the top Raxes instead of fighting? Like, TB didn't deal any damage to the top Raxes.
Seems like an over-obsession with just finding a kill and flipping victory from that. I mean, we saw it work out before. It bought him so much time when they sniped we in the top lane. And it seems like since then, ViCi have just kind of been out for blood.
Yeah, save your body system, syndrome, whatever you want to call it. Probably more of a syndrome because I can see a couple of them being ill on side of ViCi Gaming. They try to save him with Weaver Axe, and now they don't have buybacks for 30 seconds.
And it seemed greedy, right? Because they went for the play off the Enfeeble instead of just Fiend's Gripping. I think maybe if they Fiend's Grip, they're fine there because
he didn't have enough mana for Fiend's Grip. That's the problem.
Oh, he had stick though. He had stick.
He didn't have enough mana. I checked.
Okay. I remember I saw him at one point with 300 and he needed an extra 100, which with the stick would have got him there. But then I think he threw out the Enfeeble.
I was keeping an eye.
Okay, I'm probably just misrecalling.
Trust
I look
me on
like
this one.
I believe you,
pit. Roche will respawn in 2 minutes, so they know
I believe you on
something
that
is
as well. I can see the numbers, but I believe you.
Let's see, level 25's Warlock getting close.
Almost.
Ember Spirit's 25 minus Remnant Charge restore time.
And Tavo, I mean, Tavo's getting very close, and that Hex could make all the difference here. That AoE Hex.
Yeah, there's another Tome coming in 30 seconds.
They might fight here.
I assume he's going to be the one buying it. There's a Hex on Weaver.
And there's a Hex going to come on and next. They move forward. The loop from Shack's going to be there. They drop the rock though. This isn't a choke point. Maybe not the best way to fight. Now Slipe coming out. Misery, she's going to stay alive though now. Turning around. A lot of damage being done. Necrophos. Time lapse to get him away. Ghost Shroud holding on the spot. Finger as well. A lot of damage being done. BKB on Tavo. It's not going to protect him though. The damage from Paparazzi a little bit too high. We moving in right now. Going to try and use Slight Fist. Remnant's away just before they can actually lock him down. The Shackle's got interrupted. Oh, actually no. Yeah, he just died. Now they're going to chase forward. King going to turn around. There's the Abyssal return on the troll. Needs him away, but the Fiend's Grip is there. And now, from long range, Paparazzi will try and snipe him out. We looking helpless. Can't help him out, though. And he's just going to go down as well. They know it's over. GG comes out. ViCi Gaming finally bring game 1 to a close. And it was hard.
Man, what a game. I expected that ViCi Gaming going to have an easier time, but Chaos, man. And December Spirit managed to actually survive and come back from really shitty laning stage, and overall great item usages from both sides. Positioning from some of the supports was not the very best, but overall a great game, man. Paparazzi godlike once again, and you talked about Blink Dagger being the game-winning item. It is.